I'm glad you're here. This video is just an encouragement. If you look back at my video history, you'll notice there's a huge time gap between my videos, and that's because I was just drowning in clutter, in busyness, in schedules, my husband's work, just so many things. And I think there are so many people who are like me, at least I hope there are, that life just kind of gets in the way of all your good intentions. So this video is just to encourage you just to take a baby step. Just pick one room, one area of your house, something that you want to improve on, and just take a first step. This is me just attacking the kitchen that had gotten out of hand, and me just saying, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get more organized. I'm gonna get my kitchen in line. Let's go. So cleaning the kitchen took about 45 minutes in total, maybe a little bit more with filling out my calendar. But like I said, it's not perfect, and I just hope it encourages you to take some baby steps yourself. Here we go. You can see my kitchen is just disgusting and overwhelming, which makes you wonder why I'm starting with my chalkboard. I call it a magnet board later, but it is just a chalkboard. But this is something that's been on my to-do list forever, and sometimes just doing something beautiful helps me want to be more productive with the stuff that is not so fun, like cleaning the house. Ta-da! So this is what I'm hoping to be able to keep up with to help us stay a lot more organized. And jumping into just the cleaning, you can tell I'm just overwhelmed and not sure where to start. Well, this cabinet down here, having the door open and just seeing this mess was all I needed to say, you know what, I'm doing this today. A lot of times I try to put off those organizing areas until later, but you know what, I just needed to get this done, and it was just gonna make me feel so much more accomplished. And it's just weird, even though it's behind a cabinet, I would just feel the stress of the mess underneath there, even with the door shut. So this definitely made me feel so much better to sort through. Well, as you can see, it's not perfect because I am not perfect. So I really want to use up the rest of that winter smell. So I'm probably going to just put my peppermint back there on my other one. I don't know if I'm ever actually going to use this, so I'm probably just going to throw it away too. I just have to minimize things. I just have too much. This one, I'll have to smell it, but this probably had vinegar in it. But I realized like stuff was just kind of getting buried and lost in here, and it was just overwhelming and stressing me out. So you can tell I have a ton of cleaning rags, and the kids of course had put away some cloth napkins in here and tea towels, which I obviously found. So those are getting laundered, and then they will be put away where they belong. But I have these, I think you can find them in maybe the automotive section, but they're just thin. They're great for wiping things up, where these ones are more absorbent because we really do not use a lot of paper towels at all. Vinegar is a cleaning product to me. I have these wipes, but I don't know why, because we don't ever use them. If you read the directions, like everything has to stay wet for like 30 seconds. So I'm taking a couple of them into the bathrooms just to use for like in between, or if kids get sick. And then I do have some extra My Products. That's a concentrate for cleaning, which I could put in the vinegar bottle. Those are floor cleaners. That's a hand soap refill. That's like a heavy duty cleaner. This is I don't know. This is a cleaner that I'm supposed to use to help keep things clean and sanitary and us from getting sick, but I don't. Shampoo, conditioner. This is our laundry pods, and then not laundry. This is a dishwasher because I wash dishes in the kitchen. These are all the sponges and stuff I use. Once they get gross, I just throw them away because I don't use those often either. Technically, I have tons of mystery clean erasers from who knows when. Because again, don't use them often. I should, because my walls are covered in crayon, and then just extra stuff. There's lamp oil back there you can't see, which is more for like emergencies. I do have some oil lamps around the house. Ammonia I didn't pull out. There's a Bissell cleaner I didn't pull out. But anyway, so no, it's not perfect. It's not beautiful. I'd probably like to get another basket that would fit under there to put some of the stuff in to make it a little neater, but we're not there yet. So anyway, little baby steps are making me feel better about life in general, because it's been hard lately, and I'm just trying to take baby steps to take, I don't know, control of my life again. So there you have it. So you'll notice I'm carrying out the laundry that needed to be done that I had found under the sink. There's extra coats and shoes that didn't belong in here, Kindles, all kinds of stuff. So getting that stuff out of this room first really makes a big difference in clearing that space. And then, of course, throwing the garbage away, break for making lunch, And I also decided I was gonna cook steak today. So you're gonna see me multitasking here, cooking a steak while taking care of the dishes, because why not? I will tell you though, I had to set a timer for every point along the way to make sure I flip the steak in time and all that kind of stuff. So it really helped me feel productive to get some meal prepping done while tackling all of these dishes. And I don't normally wash dishes by hand, but there were just a couple and I wanted to just get it caught up. Including my dollar store glasses, which I don't think they're dishwasher safe, but I love them, so I do take the time to hand wash those. I love that I haven't noticed yet that my little one is trying to help me. She helped shut the dishwasher, but now she's deciding to get things out of the cupboard, which is cute, and she does put things away. She is almost 1.5. I love having my girls home with me. I'm sorry the dishwasher is a little noisy, but I thought I'd go ahead and just show you the finished product because this has been on my list forever. I found that the silver and the golds do not like to come off of this magnet sticker. So there's kind of there in the background, but I just don't care. I'm fine with it. So I redid the yellow at the top there and the yellows down here, and then that white stripes is all with the permanent marker paint so that I can kind of change things as we go. So in the top squares is any appointments, our meal planning. You can see we have a birthday. The music notes are when we have worship or practice for worship. So on and so forth when Daddy goes to the airport, when Daddy comes home. And then this is my things that don't change every week. So, so far Mondays are open nights for us usually, and so are Fridays and Saturdays, depending on just if things come up or we plan something. But on general, every Tuesday and Thursday, the boys have to be to school early. And then Wednesday nights, we normally will be at church for practice at some point. And then Sunday, I am a youth group leader. So those are things that are just there every day. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm gonna be having surgery soon. And I just wanna make sure that everything is easy to find for anybody who's coming to help us. I'm gonna probably add down here the school bus times just to like reiterate, just to make sure everyone's on the same page. But I really like having that blank space just to keep notes throughout the week in case things get crowded, or if I have hair appointments or anything like that, I have extra space to not crowd up my top portion. So anyway, I was just really excited to get that done, and I need to put the rest of my cauliflower away and my steaks that I kind of meal prep. Those are still drying. But overall, the kitchen is much improved, and it was disastrous. So there you have it. So of course the kitchen could not stay cleaned because I had to cook dinner. Then we had to pack lunches and run to youth group and all kinds of stuff. So this is me a little frustrated because I don't know if you saw my number one daughter there peeking around, but she wasn't in bed, and my second oldest didn't unload the dishwasher the whole way. So that just added on to my night because he didn't do his job all the way, but they're in bed and it really didn't take me too long just to get it done. So I just love that once you get it clean and everything has a place, like you really can keep up with it. It just seems so overwhelming sometimes. So I really encourage you, if you're just struggling and everything just seems way too difficult, just pick one thing and just try to tackle it. So there you go. It's the end of the night. I've taken my blue jeans off, put on my sweatpants, and just want to have a blank slate in the morning. I am definitely learning more and more to be content with what I have, and just to realize how blessed I am to have a kitchen, no matter how ugly it is. So it may not be anyone's ideal and never be in any kind of homemaker magazine, but I love it, and I've got some exciting things coming up to organize it even further that I can't wait to jump into. Thanks for joining me here on Sense and Liveability. I'm Sarah, and I hope it encouraged you a little bit just to tackle one thing in your life and just see what you can get done.